That's what I'm saying.
All right, it
I don't
is
know
live.
whose it is though. It's something that I
So
need
now
to
I can go into YouTube
find out.
I'll
I can
click
always
on
do
the
it when I come
event.
back. I'm gonna go change.
and it says we begin in 14 minutes and 35 seconds.
Okay. I'll change.
And once the timer counts down, it'll automatically start up. It has not started up.
No, you're good, man.
Might be.
Where's your weather check?
Oh, there you go. It's doing something. Hangouts. There it is.
No, it's been unseasonably warm.
Awesome. Okay. Okay. Let me know if you hear audio.
Yeah, but when the sun's out, it's so.
Okay. Awesome. I'm going to take the embed code and I'll share it all over. Awesome. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Bye.
They have all the tables in.
We can't even in a couple inches, we're shut down. Because it's a lot like San Francisco, a lot of hills. And so you can't get around.
Having issues there, Ryan?
No,
Ryan.
Or I
That's-
said that no one could be on.
they don't.
Because I told my.
They don't. Well, it's on now, so.
So we gonna do some live stream? I'll call my daughter Amy.
Hold on. Let me get it all up and set before you do.
Well, I'm gonna let her know.
Hang on. Let me get it up first.
Real friend. I call and bring it up here because he was trying to pick it up and pay it. There it is.
Okay. How small is it? It's cold.
I'm okay. Thank you. I'm okay. Thank you.
Hey, we can do another live stream tonight on the, award night two. This is the, category award. I don't know what time. I think it's starting on 7 with Dennisburg. Hey, Jeff, you know what time the award thing starts? 7. Oh, the award will start at 7. They won't live stream it on, I think it's going to be
You had to add stuff.
I'm saving up the page.
Okay, it's up. It's on the main page. It says. Okay. Everyone who starts this is gonna see my face for a long time before it gets going.
All those.
Ah, shut up. Okay. Now I gotta post it everywhere. Yeah. All right, I'm done. I gotta go get Adrian. No, just tonight and tomorrow. I gotta go get her. Yeah. Oh no, I'm not going all the way home.
Will you find out about those protection things? Apparently under the table on the left hand side. Yeah, it's probably, and within the black bag. Oh. Oh. You put down. Yeah, that's about the point, yeah. Cut them off. Well, I need to. Their lights are on. Their back lights are on. That's just me. Not happy. The master. That goes in the box. There you go. Yeah, this is the outboard one. It starts at 7.
Oh, okay, so she said the downstairs.
Yes, in fact, I think it's
Are they doing like this stuff on there?
It's in here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what we said.
That's right, okay.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. Seven. Oh, yeah.
Are the closest restrooms all the way over?
Yeah, that's done. Check, check.
I have to write the sign for the category. Category.
Oh, Tracy had them in the first. Loading like six. We did, wasn't it?
Might want to move it. I don't know.
Mic check, 1, 2, check, check.
Well, come around. Yeah.
I'll call the artist.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we take them home. I understand the good.
So it's just him working on it. It's probably going to do that until he. I don't understand this either. I'll ask him.
Mine's sitting right there.
Oh, so it's just in a loop of him starting this out.
It doesn't look that bad. Huh? What?
Obviously, Laura's not. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Here he is. Oh, there he is. What are you doing back there? There's 100 tables here. Oh, you calling? That was on the way to school. Was it with you? Huh? No, when hell yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not gonna be anymore. If they don't want to ask you for much money to get this up. It's going nuts.
Huh? No, you can put them up on the table.
Does it matter which side or?
No, whatever side you want.
Take your pick.
Thank you.
I have the, I'll have it.
How many guys have you talked about? What live y'all? I think you left the half.
I don't know how many are here.
Oh, you don't know?
I think there's two. I just- I'll tell you that.
Oh, not for you.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you, well, they didn't want to discourage any stock people from coming over and racing mine.
Why would that discourage you?
But yeah, I don't, you know, that's the first thing you should have been in there. It needed some, you know, other than the, well, I kept coming in there, and, well, if you would have told me that you were wanted, I would make sure you were there.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sorry.
You interrupt it all.
You can interrupt me.
Okay,
You
Jim?
know, if you would've-
You don't bring that back up tomorrow?
That's yours.
Yeah, don't race.
It is done.
Huh?
Sorry about that.
It's my category.
It's,
Jose's gonna do it. Where did it come from?
Who brought that up?
You know, it needs to start appearing.
Yeah, well, at like 1 minute till I adjourned my meeting this afternoon, Fred, I reminded everybody about the category vote. And Fred said, oh, and Jose, you're gonna present the series championship to Mark, aren't you? And Jose went,
Oh, yeah, he told me, it's like,
Jose didn't know a thing about that.
Gary was there. But he didn't fight too hard for it.
No.
Could be.
All right, so we call you up and present?
Yeah, I already have to say something.
Oh, no. So,
I've always thought like that.
are both sides, both tables for your award?
Yeah, both sides, yeah.
All right, I'll just put mine over there.
One of the things was it didn't want to get. They didn't want to know.
You can't, I'm for this, I'm not telling you all this. That's one of the, you don't want to know.
I guess Fred didn't bring, the one for Terry Rankin, Formula One champion. That goes to Nancy. Yeah. That's
Well, goes to you, you don't get it, huh?
well, Terry's not here. No, I think, see, the guy that, was good friends with Fred and was I think Fred's going over that.
Oh, let me see.
Not that he would ever do something like that.
Well, this is probably, yeah. I think we go, down oh, that's all right. I just, this is written on, but I got. That's right.
Sweet. Where's the Formula One board that I get to take on?
Yeah, it's the point. I'm trying to tell everybody that.
It's really your office fair. We've been shaking this since we got in this one. Yours worked though, yours wasn't on the bag. Yours wasn't on the bag. Yeah, well, besides Tracy.
Yeah. It is.
Listen up, everybody, we still got some 50-50 tickets raffle. Jesse, we got a 50-50 raffle going on right here in the corner. If you'd like to grab tickets before our show starts. Hey, Mike. Make sure you're here.
He doesn't look happy. Right next. Gosh, everybody looks grouchy. Why is everybody so grouchy? You can lay on the floor and sleep in here if you want to. That would be silly.
The what?
The lights are on. She's got one. Here. Okay, yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's Ashley.
Cheryl, one of these for me?
I guess you said, oh, nationals and some of it's nationals. So I'm gonna be confused. It'll be okay. I'm gonna look like a scatterbrain.
Yeah, you can go if you have to go to the lab. Okay, what's that? Higher. They swam. Well, he plans on leaving.
Oh, hi. Adrian.
Linda.
Ryan. Nice to meet you. You got a good guy. Anybody else want a 50-50 ticket? I'm going to that table next. If anybody wants to come see me. Tell them they've got I even give him 5. I give him Jeff, you're on second. Can you hear me back there? Y'all, we're gonna start. I am yelling. 5 minutes. We're gonna start in 5 minutes.
Buy your tickets.
Yeah, that.
Tracy has it.
There's more food coming out for spring rolls, and Tracy has 50-50 tickets. Find Tracy. There's Tracy. Get your tickets. Let me know in 5 minutes ago. You're up in the middle.
I don't need to be. It was an import store.
So there's nothing you need to do. Let them put in order to get what they And Tracy. That was easier, wasn't it? Like, how much more are you getting? So we ended up being now it's James Schaefer. Right there. You're up third. You don't have to keep scores. You're up after Claude.
Okay.
Claude, then you go. Yeah. But he's here to bring it. I can't hear you. Oh well, that's straight.
Three to the green. Three to the green. Three to the green.
30 to the 3. Alright guys, you got about 2 minutes. Start finding your seats. It's like hurting your cats. I'll take your I hated this shit. got up there.
Jason, what?
What I just say? 50-50! Last call for 50-50 tickets. Thank you.
It's so hot. Chrissy, stand like you're going to talk for a second. Yeah, that'll have to do. That's the live stream.
Alright, does everybody have a drink and some food? You bet. Alright guys, let's get started. I know you don't want to sit here all night. I know Fred doesn't want to sit here all night. It's past his bedtime already. I'm not listening to you. Ernie, can you hear me? Alright, I want to thank everybody for coming to the Combined Category Awards. I think we should always start with thanking the people that made this possible. And that would be Cheryl and Penny. We would be here tonight if these guys didn't run around all week, and we all know why Cheryl's in the bathroom by the end of the week. But truly, none of this could be done without them. So I'm going to start by bringing Cheryl up here because she's got some people to thank. Woo!
I love public speaking. I just want to say welcome to the Category Awards. For those of you that don't know, there's a lot of people ask at registration, so I need a ticket for this. Well, no, you don't need a ticket for this because your category provides funds to have the room and the food for you and your families. So I want to start by thanking the Stock, Mod, Pro, J, and OPC categories for their contributions to tonight's food and room fees. I also had two additional sponsors this year. Anderson Pro Racing, in memory of Howard Anderson. And also Howdenstein Racing. Both of them contributed so that we could provide additional food for you guys.
Mr. Patrick Gleason is going to come up first and do J category awards.
Thank you, Chrissy. Before we actually get into our actual J category awards, one of the coolest things I get to do as chairman of the J class committee is to announce the winners of the J Scholarship Awards. Several years ago, Sherry Ruddy, Jill Gloucester. Jill, where are you? You're in here somewhere. Thank you, Jill, for having the tremendous idea of establishing J Scholarship Awards. And she and Sherry really took the ball and got it rolling. They've done fundraisers in the past to make this happen. Everybody, probably there's a lot of you in the room who had the J Driver's Mother's Cookbook, which was a great deal. A couple of years ago, we did calendars. We're looking for good ideas for fundraisers for J Scholarship, so if you have any, talk to myself or Jill. If you'd like to donate to the J Scholarship Fund, talk to Jill. This year was very unusual because we had a total of 5 people apply for J Scholarships. In the past, it's been 1 or 2. We have 5 this year. And I'm just delighted to tell you all that thanks to the APBA Historical Society, we are funding all 5 applicants. So if you see Rick Sandstrom buying a beer, not the kids, mind you, the parents. But I would like to announce our winners. There's one of them here, and I'd like her to come up here for a minute. The winners are Matthew Henning, Aaron Pittman, Michelle Snyder, Ryan Thompson, and here with us tonight, Ashley Rucker. Contacting you and letting you know how the whole process works. Again, thank you, APBA Historical Society. That is awesome. The first of the J Perpetual Awards we'd like to hand out tonight is the Bob Trollian Award for the person who scored the most points in J Runabout. I think everybody in the room, good number of the people in the room knew Bob. He would have been here at the meeting. He would have been in the back of the stock commission meeting, and when things started going sideways, he'd be the person who somehow managed to pick up the locomotive, get it back on the track, and get it running in a correct direction. And we miss Pop. All of us do. The person who won the award this year, she never got to know Pop, and that's unfortunate, because if you never met him and you've been at a Nationals, if you've gone to a Nationals and you didn't have a J Runabout, he would have loaned you a J Runabout. He was that kind of guy. We went to Wakefield one year, and Kyle didn't have a J Runabout with him. He said, "Kid, you're running J Runabout." Just an awesome guy. Our winner, I'm proud to say, comes from my neck of the woods. She's a second-generation boat racer. She started off building a J Hydro, picked up a runabout as an afterthought, and in her first year of running J Hydro, got National High Point in J Hydro. So I'd like to ask Kira Marquardt. A few words you'd like to share with us?
And I'd also like to thank Darren Goring, who always helped us with our motors if they're ever broken. And I don't know if she's thank you, and go Hawks.
Now you know why she's the winner. Let's go for the. Okay, one of our other awards that we hand out is for the driver who accumulated the most points in J Hydro, the Don Allen Senior Award. And Don also a great supporter of the J classes all through his racing career and his APA career. Our winner this year unfortunately could not make it, but I'll tell you a little bit about him. He started racing 2 years ago. He built a boat in the Harm J Hydro project. He's one of our great success stories out in the Northwest. His father was a crane operator for our Region 10 import races and lived in Eatonville, Washington, which is the closest town to where we do our driving school. Brought his son down to the race, or to the driving school. His son took the boat out, had a ball. I think the son actually ended up staying and racing while Dad had to drive to Eastern Washington and run the crane. So Dad wasn't there for his first race. But the next year they built a boat in the Harm J Hydro project. He's done a fantastic job of racing. We watch all our J drivers and we watch this kid, and he's got a real gift at driving a race boat. I know we'll be hearing a lot of him in the future. Not here with us tonight, but I'd like you all to give a big hand to Travis Hulsh. Thank you. The next plaque I have is our plaque for the AX classes. It's the Up and Coming Driver Award, which was started several years ago by the Dillard family. Thank you for getting it started. Over the years, the criteria has changed a little bit. It's awarded to one driver in the AX classes, and they're only eligible to win the award once, so it's kind of a big deal. The driver who won it this year ran the table in the AX classes at Nationals in Moses Lake. Took AX Hydro, AX Runabout, just had a fabulous year. Another success story of coming out of J, moving into AX, and no doubt he'll be running a lot of other things. He's already in some of the smaller stock classes, and it'll be a matter of time before we see him in the D stock Hydro, right? Grant Hearn.
I'd just like to say thank you. I wouldn't be here to work with my dad. He did a lot for me, and it means a lot to receive this award. Thank you.
And I have a couple of High Point certificates I'd like to hand out at this time. One of them was for our High Point champion in AX Runabout. She couldn't make it because she is wisely using the J scholarship she won last year and is in college right now. But her father is here. The winner was Becky Nichols. Howie, would you like to come up?
You'll be back.
And our final certificates to hand out tonight in the J category. is another racer who really ran the table at Moses Lake in J Hydro and J Runabout. Your national high point champion in J Hydro. Your national champion in J Runabout and in J Hydro. From Oswego, Illinois. Also inducted to the Hall of Champions, Jared Patlett. Man, he's taller than me. He's changed his hairstyle. I didn't recognize Jared, I have some bad news for you, Jared. Kiara Markmore just canceled the date.
Thank you, Patrick. All right, next category we're gonna do is the stock category. So I'm gonna ask Jeff Bruce to come up here and then stock category.
This is part of the week that we get together and I enjoy the most. This evening in Stock Outboard, we'll be honoring our High Point champions and our national High Point champions that are here with us this evening. Hopefully I'll be able to tell everybody that walks in that I can grab it in time. It's a tremendous amount of work to ask our office to get all this stuff ready when they're at their busiest time. And I really appreciate all the help that Brian and the girls did to get all of our awards ready this evening. Thank you. Also, we have the great help of Mike Deck and Ryan Berlin, so that we're able to live stream this evening to our family and friends at home. And with the help of Mike Deck and the system, we're also able to be live streaming on YouTube. So this will be recorded for those of us to watch at home, and for those family members that missed it, they'll get to see it. So that's awesome to have that with us this evening, and we really appreciate it. Stock Outboard has a new award this year, and we have a couple other awards that, without the help of people, I wouldn't be able to get it all together. And our Stock Outboard Rookie of the Year jacket every year flawlessly comes without me worrying about it. Gerald, I appreciate your help, Dan. Tommy Johnson did a great job helping me to get the Menzies Awards and the Waldman Awards year after year. And Tammy Dahl-Adlerton Award every year that we've given that out. Jeff Conan has been my support to get that brought all the way here and to have it available. And with the Craig DeWalt Award, you'll see it out in the hallway. We have all of the permanent ones that are at the home office. Tommy Johnson brought it for us here, so we have it outside. And you can check those out as you go out. It's a great part of our Stock Outboard district. And with our new Craig DeWalt Award, the photography was awesome from F. Pierce Williams, and he donated that picture of Craig so that we can have it on all of our awards. So I appreciate all the people that helped us along the road to get this all together for this evening. Not too often that you get to shake the hand of a man that wins the National High Point Championship in both closed course racing and marathon racing in the same year. I don't ever remember a guy doing that in my history. This year's Ironman and 25 Super Stock Runabout, the president, CEO, and chairman of Team Casual Racing, Mr. Michael Apple.
I'll tell you what, it's nothing but fun and family. I want to start out by meeting John Rhodes in the 5th grade. Well, John, my dad raised with his dad, wouldn't be here. So I want to thank John for being my friend. My mom and dad bought me my first boat at 14 years old. And an APBA card every year at Christmas time. No gas, and an APBA card. tell you, my first boat was a racecraft. It was Tom Nuccio. Bought it from Tim Cedar. Still racing today. How deep is that? The other thing is that I just want to thank my mom and dad for letting me go play with you guys. It took a lot of trust, especially when I had to go to Fred Miller's shop. If it wasn't for a 12-pack of Gobles in the trunk, I wouldn't have got in. But at 19, when Fred handed me the key to that shop, it changed my life. It gave me responsibility. It gave me fun. It gave me good stuff to run, but he didn't know that I took off the wall. But it worked. We've had a lot of fun with that. My wife let me have 16, 17 runabouts on the wall in the shed. You know? I think that's all it is. My two kids that I race with, I race against my son now. I race with my daughter. We come home and my daughter at 17 years old backs up a 31-foot motorhome to the trailer so we can go. It doesn't get any better than that. Race against my son on Father's Day weekend at Constantine, side by side for 3 laps, with 2 feet between you and a bow's length at the end. Couldn't tell you who won because we both won. Can't beat that. My wife, again, thank you for letting me play with my friends. All that, and the people that put on all the races, without you, we couldn't do it. You know, we run 5, 6 classes a weekend. Take my son, we run 5, 6 classes a weekend. And my daughter. But you know what? It's my life. And I appreciate it. And after 34 years, it's the first time in short course I've ever won this High Point championship. Because without that new crop, we weren't there. We got a whole boat with duct tape on and everything else, and yeah, that boat downstairs is mine. It just hasn't made it to my trailer yet. Thank you.
I knew Mike would be a great guy to kick off our evening with for Stock Outboard. If you're ever getting bored with the sport or it's a cloudy weekend, just sit beside Mike. And you'll have a great time, guaranteed. I need to take a deep breath before we're introducing our next driver. He won the national championship this year in A Stock Hydro, 20 Super Stock Hydro, and C Stock Hydro after a long trip to Moses Lake, Washington. He also won the Central Divisionals in 20 Super Stock Hydro and ended the year with the National High Point Championship in 20 Super Stock Hydro and C Stock Hydro. After scoring 26 points in the race for the Hall of Champions, he will be honored in tomorrow night's banquet. Let's congratulate Donnie Allen.
Go back.
Nice thing about having our awards in Michigan, we get to have some of our marathon drivers in attendance. It's awesome to have Dustin Pearson here. He won the Marathon High Point Championship at C-Stock Runabout with tons of competition chasing him. He ended up by winning by only 61 points over Jake Alcama. After 7 grueling races, Dustin is our national High Point champion.
Go Lions.
Our next driver won the Central Divisional Championship at C-Stock Runabout. He then went to tie Donnie Allen for 3 national titles in B-Stock Runabout, 25 Super Stock Runabout, and C-Stock Runabout, and won the high points in B-Stock Runabout and C-Stock Runabout. After scoring 27.5 points in the race for the Hall of Champions, he will be also honored tomorrow night at the banquet. Let's congratulate Ed Hearn.
No speech.
No GLP.
I've got money on that one. Another one of our fabulous marathon drivers, Tim Kurz, won the Marathon National High Point Championship in B-Stock Runabout with the coolest looking rig that marathon racing has seen in years. And it makes all of this older crowd think that maybe we can continue the race a little bit longer. His beautiful boat, designed by himself and built by Dale Rock with the Hotsie Power pushing it, looks like it can easily weather Mullet Lake on its worst day. Come on up, Tim Kurz. Well, we've had way too many guys up here. This young lady placed 2nd in the Waldman Award ranking and 5th in the Menzies Award ranking. She won the divisionals in A-Stock Hydro and the National High Point Championship in A-Stock Hydro and B-Stock Hydro. She went on to secure Stock Outboard's 3rd spot in our Hall of Champions by breaking the quarter-mile straightaway record in A-Stock Runabout, A-Stock Hydro, and B-Stock Hydro. Please welcome Ms. Abby Pond.
And sorry, I don't really care about football.
Our next winner hits really close to home for me. This young man drove a hell of a race in Moses Lake and beat this old man on time for the national championship in 302 Super Stock Hydro. I have watched the video several times to see what he did and I didn't. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Mikey Pavlik sure did, with 2 great starts and expert driving through a bunch of boats in front of us. Please welcome the tip off the whole block to our stage. Nothing to say. He just lists his actions on the race course talk for him, that's for sure. Did Steve and Licious make it this evening? That's here. Now on to our special award winners. The Henry Menzies Award. Back in 1978 at our Nationals in Saranac Lake, New York, we lost one of our great stock outboarders, and this award in his memory continues to congratulate the best in our category. This evening, we honor Ed Hearn with 16,961 points in 41 races. Is Jeff Hamilton here? Our Wisconsin friend? Did you see Jeff Hamilton this evening? Jeff Hamilton was our Rookie of the Year award winner. He'll get this beautiful jacket and we'll send it up to the Wisconsin Bunch to hand it to him. Jeff was going to try to make it this evening. Believe it or not, our Rookie of the Year was driving in a D-Stock Hydro. And so that is pretty cool to see. And believe it or not, our second place was a D-Stock runabout. So you never know what can happen. So that was good to see. The Tammy Daw Advocate Award may be awarded only once to an individual and is based on certain criteria in the point system. The nominee gains points throughout their lifetime, being a race official, category chairman, national officer, commissioner, or region officer, just to name a few. They must gain a minimum of 45 points before he or she will even be considered for this award. This evening, we'll be giving our Tammy Daw Award to Ed Herman.
Thank you very much. This is a service award, and APDA wouldn't exist if it didn't have people that provide service to the organization. And I want to tell you that I had two models of service growing up, my parents. My dad was APDA legal counsel. I think he's been legal counsel for over 30 years. And that's just one example of some of the service that he provides to organizations. And then, of course, my mother. And I'll give you one example. She started a daycare center back in the 1970s and just retired from the Warsaw School Board. And service is demanding, but it's also very rewarding. Tammy Daw was a very good friend of mine. I grew up with her. And she had zeal for a lot of things, kind of like I do. And I miss her a lot, and I very much appreciate this award.
Our last award this evening is the first time that we're going to get to present it. And when the SORC discussed this award, we had realized that we had given an award out to our close quarters friends that had done well in the sport. We didn't have an award for marathon racing. And to be quite honest with you, I think it took us about 4 seconds to name this award after. We shouted out immediately, Craig DeWalt. And we had the award put together this year, and we had great help with Billy and Racer Allen helping me with the wording. And like I said earlier, F. Pierce helped me with the photography. And we were able to get this together with Tommy Johnson's trophy guy. Now we have an award that will honor our marathon high point winners in the future. This award is presented to the driver accumulating the most APDA points in stock outboard racing. And this is what it says on our trophy. Craig Butch DeWalt began racing marathons in the early 1950s at the age of 12. He achieved instant success and national recognition with many wins, including Winnebagoland, Wisconsin, and around Manhattan, New York, as well as the Thousand Islands New York Marathon, where he debuted the very first converted Mercury 28 in the B stock class. Craig went on to achieve additional success as a short course hydro and runabout driver during a 40-year racing career. He also became the country's leading propeller builder. Although these accomplishments earned him many accolades through the years, there was only one thing which Craig valued over everything else: the enjoyment of teaching young racers to drive runabouts. Finishing the season with a 430-point average in 9 marathon races and a total of 3,875 points. Let's welcome our first ever winner of the Craig DeWalt Award, Milford, Michigan, owned D-Stock runabout driver Tim Kurz.
I gotta tell it's only fitting, Fred does build it.
That concludes our stock outboard awards for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Our next awards, Tom Sutherland, has won in the mod category awards. And I only have one thing to say as an owner: go Pack, go.
I'm gonna start out with the High Point National Champions patches or certificates. I'm just gonna call everybody out and have them all stand up here at the same time, who's ever here. First of all, 200cc Mod Hydro, 200 National Champion, 200cc Mod Runabout National Champion, and 200 Mod Hydro High Point. Actually, there's 2 high points and 1 national champion. Mike Barber is here. Mike is also champion. 350 Mod Runabout High Point champion. 750 Mod Runabout High Point champion. And 850 Mod Runabout High Point champion. Brian Boyd. I don't think he's here either. 350cc Mod Hydro High Point champion, Bugsy, Jerry Davis Jr. Yeah! 250cc Mod Runabout High Point champion, Austin Dugan. I think I saw him somewhere here. Austin's not there. 850cc Mod Runabout High Point champion, Carl Dodd. 500cc Mod Runabout National champion, Mike Allenstein. 850cc Mod Hydro National champion, Dennis Keller. 500cc Mod Hydro High Point champion and national champion, J. Michael Kelly. 200 Mod Hydro or Mod Runabout national champion, Peter Lauer. 350cc Mod Hydro national champion, John Maroney. 350cc Mod Runabout national champion, Aaron Peterson. 250cc High Point champion, Tom Sutherland. 850cc Mod Hydro High Point champion, Austin Vanover. 500 Mod Runabout High Point champion and 750 Mod Hydro High Point champion, Eric Vanover. And 750 Mod Hydro National Champion, Jason Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
All right.
Smile.
Thank you.
The my category gives out 3 racing awards and one service award. This year, the first award here is the Rookie of the Year. This is came from a guy in Washington that I read this stuff. I didn't see it, but he won a few records. Jason Schrock. Sure. The Paul Cobb Award is given out for the most points in a single class. This year with almost 7,000 points and 350 mod hydro, this goes to Bugsy. Jerry Davis. Stay up here.
I'd like to thank Dad, Grandpa, and Rose Golly.
The next award we give out is the Bob Gower Award. The Bob Gower Award is for the most points in multiple classes. This was also won by Bugsy, Jerry Davis Jr.
Bear with me, I'm a little nervous. In 2014 season, we had 2 goals. One is to take a shot at the Hulk, and that didn't work out. And one is the Bob Gower Award. Well, got the Bob Gower Award, and I'd like to thank Steve Dunn, Steve Sawyer, Eric Vanover, Greg Wall, Dave Bennett, all the CBRA members, and of course, my grandfather Joyce and my dad.
The Bob Gower Award, by the way, went down to the very last weekend of racing in Tabor City. I think Bugsy and Eric Vanover was running anything and everything that we could get their hands on. Our last award is our service award, the John Reed Service Award for dedication to the modified category in the sport of boat racing. I'd like to read off some names here for you. Some of you may recognize, some of you not. Bill Bro, Eric Vanover, Sean Brill, Rich Walter, Brian Boyd, Bob Gower, Debbie Laws, Ed Wiener, John Sharp, Adam Allen, Greg Kirkenheim, and Jerry Williams, or Jeff Williams, excuse me. The one thing all these people have in common is they all ran equipment that our award winner tonight went at. A lot of people, and this isn't, I'm sure this is not a complete list, but this person is also IOA, he's their head inspector, he inspects most of the races. And you saw Ed Hearn up here giving the service award. Ed puts on Dayton Record Run, and this guy here is one of his right-hand man. Ed wants something done, he does it. This year's award winner is Dave Brill.
Thank you, Tom. Our next category is OPC, and Mr. James Chambers is going to come up and give you a
Yeah, gotta get this out of the way when I'm done. My football team, won, first round draft picks. Go Buccaneers. Okay. I'm proud of that. Okay, OPC, we give high points awards for second place in each division, US 2, and then first place in US 1. So if you're here, please come up. In Sports C, US 2, Nancy Lanegraf. US 1, Steve Wild. US 45, US 2, RJ West. US 1 and also the national champion of ST 45, Mark Smearmont. In SST 60, SST 60, national high point champion and national champion, Jeff Gershano. I've got a US 2 in there somewhere. SST 120, US 2, and national champion, Jeff Reno. SST 120, US 1, high point champion, Lee Daniels. Formula 150, US 2, Herb Ford. Formula 150, US 1, and national champion, Steve Zabarro. Ahmadu, US 1, and national champ, Bruce Washburn. SST 200, US 2, Mark Profit. Formula 1, US 2, Chris Fairchild. Chris, there's a request.
Keep it short, keep it short.
Chris, there's a request for you to stand and develop.
I'll stand up here.
Okay, and these last two, I know they're not here. SST 200, national champion in US 1, goes to Robert Ricker. US 1 and Formula 1 to his father, Terry Ricker, accepting as their crew chief. Hey, thank you.
One more time. Okay.
Okay, OPC our specialty award.
I didn't even know.
In our series racing in USF1, the series champions for Formula Lights, which is SST 45, Formula 2, which is SST 200, and Formula 1 class. Tonight we have the SST 45 Formula Light champion here to present the award. Jose Madonna or Fred Miller, if you could come up. How about you both come up? come up and stand.
You thought you got rid of me, didn't you? Like a bad penny, I get back. We really have something special to a lot of us in the OPC category. The guy standing behind me has been racing for 37 years. 37 years is a long time. One of his dreams, when he was a young man, obviously the hall was already in progress, was to try to get in. Like a lot of you looking at me, it's a long time trying to get in. Well, he finally made it this year. One of the most dramatic boat races I've ever seen in the very last final. We hear more about that tomorrow. But at this time, I'd like Jose, who's the F1 president, who's got this beautiful trophy for him, to present it to Mark, and Mark will say a few words. Please welcome Mark Schmirl.
I have to thank USF1 Formula One Tour. A lot of people don't know that this year they changed the format on us. You qualify for dock position first heat. You go out and run it. No matter how good you did, you get put in the back for the second heat. Then you go out and try again for the second heat. No matter how good you do, they keep throwing you in the back again. And then the final heat, they take all your points, they add it up, and then you start on whatever position you have. Well, with that, then they put out 30 laps or 50 laps. Let's see if you're still good enough to do anything. So I have to thank Jose's USF1 Formula One Tour for putting on one heck of a series, a sponsor's dream. I have to thank Bud Noman and his crew, my crew, my wife, and all the sponsors, like all the sponsors that make it possible. And but the racing style, you can't come deflated. So, so again, thanks again, USF1 Formula Tour and
Okay, our last two awards, OPC gives out award for sportsmanship. It's called the Randy Tilton Sportsmanship Award. This year, the recipient couldn't be here. We're going to present it to him at OPC's first racing break in Florida in 2 weeks. And that goes to Sam Haraway. Sam is not a driver. He is a crew chief. He's been in the sport for a lot of years, working with his son and in many different races as their crew chiefs. To give you a quick story, 28 years ago, when my boat was running in the Nationals, we blew up our motor in testing. He let us borrow one of his. I didn't have time to fix it, and we won the national championship with it, beating him. So that's the kind of guy he is. Okay, the last award is our OPC Achievement Award. It goes to a recipient that has excelled in helping OPC become the great category that it is. This recipient really doesn't need a lot of introduction. This year it goes to a couple, Sally and Jeff Titus.
Stinker.
Well, George, your friend back there, row 10.
save the best for last. You want to do that first? Okay, so when I get done, don't all jump and head for the door. You want to find out who wins 50-50, you have to wait for zero. The pro category, first I'll give out the certificates, and I'm just going to say some names. I'm pretty sure there's only a couple of people here. We're national champion and second place in high points in K-Pro Hydro national champion and second place in high points in 125 Hydro. Will Augustine, Dave in here? You want to come get it? Will looks just like you. National champion in 350 Hydro, my own Kevin Ellison. National champion in 250 Hydro, my brother, Chris Elston. High point champion in 350 Hydro was Jamie Nielsen. Rolling all the way up here, national champion in sea surface hydro, high point champion in sea surface runabout, and high point champion in sea surface hydro, Jim Nielsen. Let me see if I can get all of these right. So, national champion, sea surface runabout, national champion, sea racing runabout, national champion, sea racing hydro, high point champion, sea racing runabout, high point champion, sea racing hydro, second in high points in sea service runabout, and third in high points in sea service hydro. I don't think he's here yet. Maybe Walls? Alright, Cape Pro Hydro, high point champion, Jacob Walden is not here, correct? And Jacob will also get one of the nice pro jackets, so I think somebody's taking that. National champion in 700 Hydro and 1100 Hydro, and for those of you who know, this guy got severely injured at the U.S. Title Series Nationals this year, almost lost his foot, but I do understand that he is on the man and walking around without sticks, as they don't say. Mr. Sean McKee. National champion in 500 runabout, Rick Saber. Mikey, you can get it. I'm not taking any of these home this year. National champion, 175 Hydro, Brent Simmons. Oh, national champion and high point 125 Hydro, here's Shirley. The pro category gives out 3 awards. The first one is the Colonel Green Roundhill Trophy. The Colonel Green Trophy is presented by APBA's pro category to the driver with the most points during the season. The trophy has been presented since 1933, and it is our most prestigious award. The original trophy is in APBA headquarters, and it's given to the person with the most points. This year's winner, go figure, Mr. J.J. Walls. Races this year and accumulated 8,400 points, and I'm sure you will see him tomorrow night in the hall. The next award that we give out is the George Townsend Medal. The Townsend Medal is awarded, we've been giving it out since the 1930s, but we changed the criteria in 2006. And we now give it to the Cape Pro driver who accumulates the most points. It's an absolutely beautiful medal. The winner for this year ran 7 races in Cape Pro Hydro. He accumulated 1,969 points, and that also goes to Jacob Long. The pro category also gives, all right, I'll save the best one for last. So we also give out the Gilbert Peterman Award. Gibby was a 250 driver. It was his passion. He raced outboards for almost 50 years. And the plaque is given every year to the person that accumulates the most points at 250 hydro. This year's winner has won this 9 times since 1998. Chris Elston. The pro category gives an officials award every year. We feel it's very important to recognize the people that help us race. If it's not for them, we all know we wouldn't be out there on the race course. We lost Gary Wojtowski this year. Any of you have been to the Pro Nationals up until the recent few years? Gary he functioned as the assistant referee, but he was always up on the judge's stand, and his pride and joy was to wave those flags like the guy on the NASCAR finish line. We lost Gary this year, and we unanimously agreed to change the name of our official award to Gary Wojtowski Award. When we were talking about who to give this award to this year, I think pretty evident that the 2 people that are going to receive this year did something for the pro category in the spirit of what Gary would do. A couple weeks before the Nationals, I realized I didn't choose 4. So I sent out an SOS email to the supporters of APBA, and I got some wonderful responses. But I was a little too late. Everybody was already allocated. One person sent me an email back and said, I'm there. And by the way, can I bring Jerry? Well, I kind of needed an inspector too. So Jerry went out and he studied all the pro rules like a good student. Joyce and Jerry took a week off work and they came to Kingston and they saved the place. I know you got a football team. Go fast.
I just find out that
We do have one more very, very special award. But I got to stall for a few minutes. You're good. Well, maybe a few seconds. Ernie, we're done. I'll read right behind you. And when Ernie's done, you can't leave till Cheryl tells you.
I'm going to present the Don Allen Award. It's close to some memory that has contributed to the sport of racing for a long time. This person that's going to win tonight started in the 60s racing. He became a boat builder. His son lived. He served as an official many times, including 2 national championships. He's been the region chairman of Region 11 for 20 years. Please welcome Bill Witt.
runabout drivers, you know, or any, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta get down. We've been at the runabout for years, you know? Golly, I'm really proud to take fitness. Surprise. Thank you again. It's really an honor. I want to say that my wife, she over there. It's part of her work also. Without her, I wouldn't be able to do this. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. No, it's, you know, hit the phone and all that. Thanks, fellas.
Cheryl? What? I'll let them go. While we're waiting, for those of you that like to frequent the bar, we had a little noise issue last night. Imagine that, this group. So about 11:30, they're gonna close down the bar area, but they're gonna move it into the restaurant. So if you're still at 11:30, just go ahead and go into the restaurant. And you can party all you want in here till 2 a.m. Ready? Who wants to win the 50-50 round?
Just tell them how much it is. Let me see who wrote it on this one.
$1,800.
Just like I said, month down.
There's a light deck, but I don't know.
Yep.
Mike Duck.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna go over there and let him know that he won
I'll take that
I'll take it for him. Anyway, thank you, and thank your category and your commissions for providing. Thank you.